I tell you what, let's stop with the typing. There we are. Let's jump on in. It's been a long enough intro. Saves my poor typing skills. So how are we doing, guys? It's Draz here. So yesterday was fun. Spent a good 4 hours, I think, 4 hours streaming the stress test yesterday. I was one of the lucky ones. I think I got in pretty much straight away. Ooh, those sounds are quite loud. Give me a second. I don't know if that's coming through quite so loud for you guys. There we go. Yes, I was one of the lucky ones. I got in pretty much straight away. I was in a queue for like 5 minutes. Server, I am on, let me think, Gehennis, or something that sounds like that. It was the PvP one that popped up first of all. I think there's more than one server that's PvP now, but it was, I'm pretty sure it was Gehennis. Perhaps I'm not saying that right, but that one basically. I think some of the guys ended up on the other server though. I know I was trying to group up with Soup last night, who's on a different server, so give me a shout. Oh, you're on, you? Are you on the same server as me? I'm assuming you've got the same name in game with you. Ah, here we go, that's easier. Where are you then? Juratar. Oh, you're actually literally just a little bit further away from me. Are you doing the quest in the cave, or I haven't actually been to C4 to do that. Is it Hidden Enemies? I think it's called. It's one of the pre-quests for RFC, isn't it? Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Cox. Ah, cheers, well for you, good man. Oh, you actually made a guild, did you? I wasn't sure if we had enough people on server to make a guild. That's cool to see it. I might have to do a little screenshot of that actually. Smile for the camera. Sweet. Right. Hey, that's better. I'll do some more pictures now. Is anyone else online then, or is it just us two? Oh, there's a few guys. Oh, level 12. Someone's flying, aren't they? Oh, I do like duo leveling. It means I can get behind people and backstab them. Do love a good backstabby stab. So what is it we've got to do for this part of the quest? Oh, I need to drop, don't we? I think it's just a random drop from one of the mobs, isn't it? I know it can take a while sometimes, so we'll see what our luck is like this morning. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well, mate. Have you been playing the stress test at all, or are you even a Warcraft fan? I can't actually remember, to be honest. I'm just going to change my my music a little bit. Oh, nice 42 crit. Oh no, don't die, Wolfie. No. Oh, you're getting aggro because you're healing as well. Oh, you gotta love druids. heals himself, then goes bare and tanks it. That is pretty cool. It's pretty sweet. Still no insignia mine, so I've got some more killing to do yet. Can't wait. I think level 10 I think I get dual wield. It feels so weird to only be attacking with like one hand. It doesn't feel very balanced, you know. Just so glad it's just luck. Like, I work full time and I work quite a lot of hours, you know, in a given week, but I don't actually work every other Friday. So in terms of the timing of this stress test, it couldn't have gone better for me. Even yesterday, I was working yesterday, but it happened to be the particular shift I was doing meant I was finished by the time it went live, which is lucky because I work evenings, you know, into the night sometimes, weekends. It was a bit of good fortune, definitely. I'm hoping the sounds are coming through fine. I had a few issues yesterday. I think I was coming through fine. You could hear me talking, but couldn't hear any sounds. That goes for music and in-game sounds, but I think it's okay now. Ah, there we are. Got my insignia. I did do a quick little test before I went live today, and I watched it back, and I could hear everything. So I'm hoping you can hear some stuff as well. So we just need insignia for you now, Wolfie. Oh, I've fallen down. I'm trying to help, but I'm stuck down here at the minute. Just keep yourself alive as long as you can. I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, this is like proper fail. I can't even get there. Here we go. Backstab. Nice. It must be nice to level as a druid. I don't know how quick they are solo leveling, but just the fact that you can keep yourself alive. Travel forms, obviously, lush, you get that. Is it level 30 you get it? I'm sure. I know I get confused between that and the ghost wolf that shamans get. But I think you get it before you get your 40 mounts. So you get to run around a lot faster, a lot quicker than everyone else. Still no insignia for my friend. Oh, it's okay, no problem, pal. Yeah, work comes first, doesn't it, unfortunately. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Oh, thank you for the buff. Sweet. I'll be on for a couple of hours, so if you do manage to get away, you'll probably still find me online. Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? I thought the same last night playing with some guildies. I was lucky enough to play the beta, so I've played quite a lot lately, but not with guildies, which is, you know, a big part of the appeal, isn't it, for Classic? It's playing with your mates in the community. It's been a lot of fun. Only another, what, 18 days? 17, 18 days till we get to do it for real as well. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Orcgasm. I do quite like that name, I'll be honest. Right, so that's that little quest done. What was I was going to go and do Winds in the Desert. That's just the collecting of the supplies, basically. You know, around like the harpies, the bloody harpies. If you watch any of my streams before, you probably know I don't like harpies. They're irritating, and particularly the ones in the Barrens up in the sort of northeast section. It's because they do like a few different things that are annoying. You've got like some of them knock you on your ass, some of them they put some sort of toxin on you. I can't remember what it's called, but it gives a chance that when you hit them, you heal them, which is just highly inconvenient, to be honest. They're just not very nice creatures, are they, harpies? And they're normally quite insulting, aren't they, when you engage with them. They normally call you something specific to whatever race you are. So like they call you like a puny troll or something like that. But, you know, there's no need for that. I don't have to insult me, like. I did. I have installed, you might have noticed, a couple of add-ons. I've got like a damage meter, I've got Questy. But I did get, it's not LVI, it's like the other one, it's... something, I can't remember now. Oh, someone trying to give me a bag, are they? I was expecting that person to give me a freebie then, a free bag. 10 silver. Oh, you gotta love people, don't you? So yeah, I did install. Let's have a look. What's it called? So it's not actually showing up there. Just a UI add-on, basically. I'm not going to worry too much because literally the servers are going down today, aren't they? Just would have been nice to see how it looked and whether I run with it then when the time comes, but that's fine. Right, let's go get these supplies then. Got a few quests to hand in then. I know there's a couple of follow-ups to that hidden enemies one I just did, which I want to do actually because it's a good quest reward at the end of it. It's a nice weapon which involves going into Ragefire Chasm, clearing that place out. Not exactly. I need to go back out towards like the road. You know, you can cut in somewhere. I need to be on the inside of these cliffs, sort of thing. If that makes any sense. Just looking at my stream, like I've got a Twitch window open just to see if it's working right. Basically, I don't sit here and watch myself. I don't think the quality's what it should be. I don't know if my internet's struggling a bit, or it could be the White Zone. She could be streaming one of her bloody YouTube videos. Okay, I've just changed the setting on there, hopefully. That looks clearer now. Yeah, it seems to be better. I'm gonna just leave it like that. Hopefully that does the job. Right, so I don't actually need to kill the harpies here, but I need supplies, which means I'm probably going to have to kill some. I could stealth past them, but stealth is so slow. And you obviously get XP for killing them anyway, so you're better off just killing stuff. It went down pretty quick. Oh, is that an upgrade on what I've got? No. I know there's not many people, don't get me wrong, but the fact is, what, 2 guys there. I just had that person try and sell me a bag. It's just nice to see people. It's nice that the world feels alive. And this is nothing like if you played last night when the servers went live. I don't think I didn't actually take any screenshots, but it was carnage, considering they were using layering. So I don't know how many layers they had, but a lot of people wouldn't have even been visible to me. But even having said that, there's still so many people. It was nice. You could feel that, and like, chat isn't as busy as it was yesterday, but you could just sense how excited everybody was and how hyped they are, and it was nice. Particularly because it's the first time as a guild. You can see I'm in a guild here now. That's the same guild I'm going to be, in the proper game. It was nice that we could all sort of play together. I know we were sort of split a little bit, different servers, but that's more than we've ever done really, so that was nice. I haven't seen any... It's going to help us, orc friend, kill this one. I don't think you get many supplies this deep in, because there is a quest to kill those harpies, so I might head back out. I'm sure you can pick up the supplies just on the sort of periphery, so I'm going to do that, just try and get it done as quick as I can really. It would be nice to do an RFC. I don't know if that's going to be possible. I haven't got a massive amount of time today. I'm supposed to probably have like 2 hours, because the house is going to be empty basically. But my little one's woken up far too early today, so he's grumpy. So he's not gone out because he didn't deserve it basically. He was playing up a little bit, and I think he's actually gone down for his nap, which he doesn't normally have until like lunchtime. So I've probably got until he wakes up basically, which normally about an hour-ish. Just because you can't, he's quite inquisitive. He won't leave me alone basically. He loves coming in here and seeing what I'm doing. Plus, to be fair to him, the room I'm in now, you can't really see behind me, but this is, it was our garage. It's been converted now, so it's obviously a part of the house, but it's where we keep all of his toys. So, and he's got a TV. You can sort of see the TV in the corner, and his little beanbag. So he does spend a lot of time in here, to be honest. So he's used to being in here. So I can't really expect him to stay out. He's only 2.5, so he doesn't actually understand everything. I'm not seeing any of these bags. I mean, there's a few people questioning here, so I think they're just being looted before I get there, really. Something I've noticed, I noticed it this morning, not so much last night, but I've recently got a new mouse. I don't think it's the mouse, I think it could be something like a cheapy little mouse mat I've got, but I need to be careful because it really, you can see what I'm doing there, really super duper fast rotates, which is quite annoying actually. I don't know if that's a setting that I can sort of look at within the software, because it's a Razer mouse. I need to look at the keybinds anyway, so it could just be a setting, but It's annoying, like I'll be running, I go to like turn the camera and it's just, it's not actually doing it. Oh. Trying to show you what I mean, and it's not. I'll stop it now. If anyone's watching, you're probably going to get motion sickness or something. So, if I can sneak in there, I have to kill this squid. Can't see any supplies, they're just little bags on the floor basically for anyone who's not sure. Have a little look in here. We're halfway to 10, so I'm quite happy to kill some mobs anyway. Ah, there's one over there. That's what I'm after. What you find with Classic is there will be times where you perhaps haven't got quests to do, so you will have to grind mobs. So nice having evasion. 50% chance to dodge for 15 seconds, which is a long time actually. It just means I can take on two at the same time. Depends on what level they are, obviously. It's just handy because obviously I haven't got Vanish at this point, which is your big sort of get out of jail card. Completely get you out of combat, providing you haven't got a dot. Well, it's not that it doesn't take you out of combat, it will. But obviously as soon as the dot ticks then it knocks you back out of stealth. And you probably wouldn't have had a chance to get far enough away, so the mob will just sort of re-engage with you, basically. So, which I can't, I'm so bad at remembering. So I did play on the beta, I got to level, I only got to like level 20 something. So I did get Vanish, but I'm not going to be, I don't think level 15 you get it. Just one of those things. Right, yeah, that's 105, hopefully. Oh, this is an old school tune, this is. Old school sort of dance tune. It's brings back memories, one. This is like a 90s playlist thing. I was born late 80s, so grew up in the 90s with the music and stuff, so I do like a trip down memory lane. I think I pretty much always play 90s music on my stream, so apologies for that. I can't change it. If you want me to change, I can do that. Just looking at the, oh, that's nice. Looking at OBS, and I get a few drop frames. I don't know, is it enough to actually, is it noticeable? Just now and again, you get a glance at like the corner of your eye. There's a little green square, basically, green meaning good. And it sort of changes then to amber and red when it's having issues. It seems to be working quite as well as last night. It could just be the time of day. More people using the internet, more strain. I'm conscious that it might be buffering for like you guys at home, which I really hope it's not. Just have a little look. Twitch. I think it's okay. I mean, it's hard for me to tell, but I'll crack on, assuming it's fine. You'll have to shout at me to tell me if it's not. Carry on. So that's 2. I'm pretty sure next level I get dual wield, which is a big plus for rogues. Get something in my offhand, and I'm sure I've got, yes. When I upgraded my dagger last time, I made sure I kept the previous one, knowing I'd be chuck it in my offhand afterwards. You just got to make sure, as you can see on there, it says one hand, which basically means you can go in either hand. You'll find some items are, say, main hand only. Okay, that's not an example, but some items must then go in the main hand, so you can't always use the same 2 weapons that you want. It depends what the restrictions are, basically. Okay, 3 of 5. Can we see any more here? Ah, there's one there. Hopefully I'll get that one. There might be another little one just around the corner, and I'm not actually far from where you hand it in then. I'm actually quite close to level 10 then. But once I hit 10, I'll head straight back, get my skills. For the sort of beginners amongst us, every even level you get a skill of some description. I think it's every other level. You definitely don't on like on an odd number. Of course, from 10 plus, as soon as you hit 10, you start earning your talent points then, which is a big thing. You can start sort of customizing your character a little bit. You can choose which sort of tree you want to go down. Obviously with the rogue, they are pure damage classes, so you don't get to do anything else, but there's different ways you can do damage as a rogue. But it's not going to make a huge difference because you're only going to get, what, 6 points? 6 talent points because you're capped at 15. But it'll help. It doesn't actually let you see the talent trees until you're appropriate level, so I can't show you guys, but I know the first 2 points will be, I forget, I think it's like improved since the strike. It basically just reduces the energy that it costs to use it. Rogues use energy, obviously they've got health same as everyone else, but energy is our thing. We haven't got mana. And it's actually, I mean, obviously I know I'm biased because I love rogues, but I love the system that you've got your abilities that will build your combo points, and then you've got other abilities then that spend the combo points. Obviously you can do different things depending on the situation. Generally, my playstyle, I will use the same ability to build the combo points, that's being Sinister Strike. But then there's a few different finishes that you use then. It just depends on what you're fighting. An example would be, I mean, the go-to one for rogues is Eviscerate, basically. You can see there, depending on how many points you've got, it depends on how much damage it does, but that's affected by armour. So if I'm attacking something with high armour with a shield, its physical damage is going to get reduced, whereas if I use something like Rupture, which I won't get obviously on the stress test, basically Rupture puts on a dot for a set amount of damage, again depending on how many combo points you've got, but it's not affected then by armour, so it's the same. So you'd use that against a high armoured high armoured person. Basically you wouldn't do that against a mage because they haven't got much armour. You eviscerate them and splat, basically. That's what you do with clothies. That's a nice little upgrade there. Extra 3 armour. Nice. I'm so glad. You might have seen me running around yesterday with there's a chest piece I had, but it looked like a dress. It looked like, you know, a pair of robes that a mage or a priest would wear. So I'm so glad I got an upgrade. I'm actually wearing I actually look more like a rogue now, which is what you want, isn't it? I did take a screenshot actually. Let me I posted it in my Discord. If you bear with me 1 second. I just had a PM on Discord. I'm just replying to that. Tell you what, if I drag that there, so that's me. That's a screenshot I took last night. So you can see, same character, but look at that. It doesn't exactly say, like, you know, ruthless assassin, is it? And that there is the remains of a stinking filthy alliance that I killed last night. We came across 3. We were, whereabouts were we? We were over here doing the think it was the encroachment quest, killing the quillboars, and there was just 3 of them running through, and like this was last night, so there was loads of us Horde on, so we just smashed them. What you got to do? You know, you come into our zone, you're gonna get it, aren't you? Put the Discord back on what it was on. Right, so let's hand this one in. I'm hoping. Yes, how you doing? I don't actually know you in the stream. I assumed you were then. Yeah, Undead Rogue. It's quite a popular choice, the Undead. It's a cool look, to be honest. And they are good in PvP as well, which rogues pretty much they do excel at PvP. So to then go a race that enhances that, that's good. We've got Will of the Forsaken basically, which breaks. Like if you get feared, if you get charmed, it's a couple of different things that breaks it basically. Just seeing if this guildie wants to jump on the stream just so I can chat to him basically. I find I'm not very good obviously using my mouse and keyboard to try and run around. I don't have to keep stopping to type. Just makes my life easier, that's all. So I didn't quite get the level, did I? Okay, I got a follow-up to kill those harpies, so I don't think it's these ones, is it? Let me just get the Savages and Stormwitch, okay. I'm just thinking, lovely job. Thanks mate, just say makes my life a little bit easier. Are you going to carry on levelling up over that side, or are you going to head over to Kalimdor? What's your plans? I'm happy to meet up if you want a hand on this side. About to hit level 10, so I'm going to head back to Ogrimmar in a sec and get my level 10 skills. I'm thinking kill a couple of these mobs, I'll get the level. That's the plan. Oh, I wonder if Wolfie gave me permission to... yes, he did. I'm going to chuck you a guild invite, mate. We've got obviously it's only a temporary guild, but get the old guild banner above your head. Ooh, is that better than what I've got? 2.1 damage per second, no. So I'll vendor that for a couple of silver. No problems, mate, you're welcome. Need some mobs. The best place to get add-ons is, you know, in our guild Discord, there is a little section on there. I know there's a lot of sections, aren't there, but if you go on classic add-ons, basically there's a list of stuff that works. I mean, I haven't got a lot. I think it's details, damage meter. What else? I've got Questy. Questy seems to be working fine, the add-on to track your quests. But I was trying to get a UI one. I'm a bit of a fan of Elv UI. I don't know if you've heard of that one. I don't think they've got that working yet, but their sort of sister ones, like Tuck UI or something sounds like that. That is apparently working. I saw somebody post a screenshot with it basically, but I've downloaded it and I put it in the folder, but it doesn't seem to be popping up in my list. But Atlas loot is working. I quite like having Atlas loot just so you can have a little look, see what bosses drop what. I know it's a lot of us will remember what drops from where, but I'm quite bad at remembering stuff generally. Let's have a look at old Ragnaros. What does he drop for me then? That's obviously not for me. There it is, Blood Found. Tier 2. Oh, does it let me? Nice. Let's have a look at the. I love the Night Slayer stuff. Is it, yeah, a Night Slayer. Yes. Let's see what I look like with all of it. I've had pretty much the whole set before, but yeah, it's coming together now. Shoulders, we got get the boots on. Oh, look at him. That's such a cool look. I'll have to get a better cloak to go with it, mind. Nice. It won't be long. It won't be long. We'll be in that instance getting all that sweet loot. So what shall I call you, mate? Do you want me to call you Crime? Or what do you say your name is going to be? What did you say in chat just now? Oh, so your Discord name is that, but you play as Crime. Okay. There we go. So are you Crime or No Fear? I'll go with Crime just because it's the first thing you posted. But it'll get confusing. People won't understand who you are because they won't know your other name, will they? Ah, I see. Are you going to level up over that side, or are you going to get the Zeppelin over to Kalimdor? What's your plans? Oh, someone in the guild has just come online. Faith. No, it meant like now. I don't know how long you're going to be playing for. I've probably got an hour or so. Oh, do you? I think there's going to be a lot of grouping up, isn't there? There's so many of us in the guild. We've got enough for like dozens and dozens and dozens of 5-man groups, I think. Oh, you on holiday, are you? Oh, that's dedication, that is. On holiday, finding time to play Warcraft. I love it. Ah, right, so you're not playing it properly, you're just trying to get some stuff sorted. I got you. Yeah, I think there's a few sites with add-ons. I think even Curse Gaming. If you go on there, there's I think it asks you which version. You can have a look. I could do it on stream actually. Is that actually coming up? Ah, I see, I got you. Yeah, Liz, I'm hoping now that the people who actually make these add-ons, they will have had a chance to actually play and I'm not very technical, I don't know how it all works, but hopefully because they've had a chance to play this, they can tweak their add-ons and make them work basically. I'm sure a couple of weeks time they'll all be good to go. Hopefully anyway. I think I'm one of those people, I don't like too many add-ons. I just like, I like Questy. I know some people say it takes away from Classic because you're supposed to have to read the quest text and stuff, you know. But I just want to level as quickly as I can while I've got time. I've got basically a week off work for launch. So I want to make the best use of that time and level as best I can, really. So Questy will help with that. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not playing this for the first time either. I think the plan will be, I'll be playing Rogue on launch. I just want to get him to 60 as soon as possible. Later on, I can always start another character, and if I want, I can take it slow. You know, I can read the quests, all that sort of stuff. But you're on quest, so yeah, it's a nice add-on, isn't it? I might have to get, I can't remember what it's called. Is it maybe Auctioneer? They say that's a really good way to make money, is, you know, buying stuff off the auction house for cheap and then selling it for more. And there's add-ons that can help you with that basically. So I might have to try and get one of them, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's called Auctioneer, or there might be a few different ones that do a similar sort of job. So I'll be going skinning and leatherworking, but I'm hoping I'll be skinning that much I'll have extra, you know, obviously I'll level up my leatherworking, but I want to make a bit of gold as well. Yeah, I'm from the UK. No, I'm from Wales actually. I don't sound Welsh, I haven't got the typical accent, but I am Welsh, I can assure you that. Oh, you're going skin and mining. Oh, you'll be raking in the gold. I do sound Welsh, do I? I just hit level 10, so I'm going to run back and I'm going to get my level 10 skills, I think. That's the plan. Oh. Oh, yeah. Where are you from then, mate? What country are you from? Ah, Macedonia. I'll admit I don't know anything about Macedonia. I know they've got a football team. I'm a football fan and I know I've heard of the Macedonian football team. So I'm not going to lie, I don't know much about your country, I'm afraid. Can you hear my music, by the way? I know obviously you can hear me talking. Can you hear any music and like the in-game sounds? Is it coming through for you? Ah, you can. Brilliant. I was streaming last night and I was having all sorts of problems. People couldn't hear any sound basically. I'm glad I sorted that out. You're singing along, are you? I've actually got, I don't know if you watch a lot of streamers, but I've got like a loyalty system. So like the longer you're in the stream, the more you earn. And then you can do things with the currency. And one of them is you can change the song. So if you don't like the song, you can request what song you want. I'm surprised. I normally have someone else in the guild who pretty much always stops by my streams. He's normally working, but he sort of has me on in the background. But I haven't seen him this morning. I don't know what he's up to. I don't know, to be honest. I think the general consensus is, I think once they shut down this server at some point today, they'll probably release the server list. I guess. I don't know. Will there be completely different names? I don't know. I know they did say the other day that they are going to have RP servers, aren't they? Role-playing servers, which they weren't initially. But we haven't heard any more than that, so I'm sure it won't be long. Obviously, we need to know which server we're going to go on as a guild, really. Oh, do you mean in this guild here now? I think because obviously there's more than one server, isn't there? Like I know Soup who's the GM. He was on a different server last night, so it could be that a lot of people went on the other server. I don't know. Plus, I suppose not everyone had a chance to actually log in. I mean, when you look at how many people are in Discord, we've got hundreds and hundreds. It could just be that for whatever reason they couldn't log on and play, I guess. Oh, it's a rogue quest. Oh, did you? Oh, I still had an active sub. So I was lucky enough to get into the beta, so I've been playing for a while. Oh, here we go. Slice and dice, rank number 1. That's what we like. Very important rogue skill, that. Sprint. Lovely. And dual wield, that's what I've been waiting for. Start to feel like a proper rogue now. Dual wielding daggers. Ooh, yes. Love it. I'll get that bad boy in my offhand. Should add these skills to my bar, so slice and dice. Sprint. So, here we are. Now this is the quest for RC, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to do one in all honesty. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to do the same, mate. What you'll have to do is just find other people who are going to be in the same zone as you. Obviously, because you've got the different starting zones, haven't you? So, I'm going to be playing a troll on launch, so that's what I'll be starting. Obviously on this side, but if you're undead or a cow, obviously you start in different zones again, don't you? I'm sure in the run-up now to launch, people will start forming little groups, and you can get your little 5-man if that's what you want to do. Ah, you will be undead. I'm sure there'll be loads of undead. You'll find some people to group up with. Okay, I think I might head back to... Let's use my Hearthstone. Need to make some room in my bags. I haven't got a lot of room. Carry on quest, I think. What's going on in Discord? Is there much chat? Ah, thank you very much. Oh, I didn't actually. I completely forgot my talent point. I don't know what spec you tend to go, mate. I'm a lover of combat myself. I'm gonna go reduce the cost of Sinister Strike. That's same as me, mate. Combat swords. That's the way to go, isn't it? Yeah, as soon as I've got, I did pick up a sword. Where is it? There. Actually, where? I think you learn swords in Orgrimmar. I think. I might go to the weapon. I've literally just come from Orgrimmar, I know, but I might go and learn to use a sword and then I can start using it then. Yeah, PvP, yeah, it's different then, isn't it? Daggers are good for PvP. I've never really done a lot of PvP. I wouldn't say I'm particularly good at it, to be honest with you. I enjoy it. You know, I'll do it, don't get me wrong, but I might not be, you know, the best spec, and therefore I might not be able to kill that many people, but I'll certainly try my best. Ah, you level up a different rogue, do you? That's one way to do it, I suppose. At least I'm going to keep respecking then, because that costs a lot, doesn't it? Respecking all the time. Yeah, I may end up doing something like that. Obviously, the great thing with Blizzard doing these servers is they're not going to get shut down away. They're going to be here for a long, long time. Let's go kill some harpies now. Just while I'm on the run, I'm just going to message my other half. I'm going to see if my little one is sleeping or not. Yeah, done. We're looking. Hopefully it's not lagging too much here. I think it's alright looking at my own stream, which is weird. I hate looking at myself. Seems to be running pretty smooth. Oh, if you haven't already, mate, and you don't mind, chuck me a follow on Twitch, will you? I don't know if you have or not. Just I would appreciate it. Just another number to the list. Ah, yeah, no problems. Get your add-on sorted, mate. Oh, I've run completely too far right. Let's head back. Kill some harpies. Should see a big difference now in my damage because I've got two weapons essentially. So I don't need those rogues. That's me. Don't need those harpies. A little bit further in, so I'm going to run in here. If you get any add-ons working, mate, just give me a shout. I'll might be something I want to use. It'd be good to know exactly what's working and what isn't. And slice and dice. Increase your attack speed by 20%. It's just your auto attack speed basically. Bartender, yeah. I don't know if I've ever used that. I've heard of it, bartender. It's one of the big ones, isn't it? Have you managed to find one that works, or have they not sorted that out? Yeah, like LWI. That's it's just nice because it's so customizable. You can literally just move any of the frames any way you want. Make them bigger, make them smaller. Now you're getting Questy. Yeah, Questy works anyway. I've got using that at the moment. Haven't seen any issues anyway. I can't believe I haven't been level 10. I haven't even got my racial on. Working, you know, which is what I need in this situation. It increases your attack speed basically, but on a gradient, so the less health that you've got, the more it increases basically. I'm just going to try and kill some more of these. I may need to shoot off in a minute. A little one might have woken up already, which could be a problem. I didn't realise I was so low on health. Got any? Well, I guess you've got no food to eat. No. Tafunka bread. There you are. I have quite a few issues. I'll have to. I think it might be a good idea to stop the stream. I wouldn't have much longer anyway, to be honest. But I think either the missus is using our too much bandwidth, but I'm having issues with drop frames, I think. So I'm going to carry on playing, but I'm going to stop streaming. So thank you for everyone who stopped by. Appreciate it. I know it was a bit of a shorter one today compared to yesterday, but that's just the way it goes, isn't it? Real life gets in the way, doesn't it? Yeah. Hopefully when I'll be streaming next, I'll sit down and try and work it out. I'll put it on my schedule. I wasn't sure if you're still here. I can see you've gone offline on the game. That's fine, no problem. I'm still going to be playing, so when you're in game, I can chat to you. I can just type to you. But I say that my internet's playing up a bit, I think, so I'm gonna shut the stream down. But thanks for stopping by anyway. Thanks for coming into the chat there. I'll chat to you in game, mate. All right.